With the Los Angeles Clippers season in shambles, losing Chris Paul in the previous offseason, losing Blake Griffin for a couple months to injury, losing Patrick Beverley for the season, Danilo Gallinari in and out the lineup, and with their head coach Doc Rivers on the hot seat, one would assume that'll put Deandre Jordan in a tough spot, in his Clippers organization in a tough spot. Do we build around this guy, or do we trade him and try to get some young assets, rebuild, start this thing over? Deandre Jordan is slated to make $22.4 million this season for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's currently their best player that they have around. He's second in the NBA in rebounding at 14 rebounds a game. He's second in the league at field goal percentage, around 67% from the field. Though he does not have post moves, though he's not the best around the rim scorer, he still can make a few lobs every game. He'll still give you about 8 to 10, 12 points a game. He's still a very valuable athletic piece that's only gotten better defensively since he's been in the league. And you got to respect that about Deandre. Now, teams are starting to reach out. They understand the Clippers' position. They're trying to gauge the interest level. And reportedly, these 4 teams have reached out for the services of Deandre Jordan. We've done the favor of putting these teams in organization from least likely to obtain this star center to the team that might be most likely of the teams interested to obtain this star center. Now, the one that shocked us the most was the Minnesota Timberwolves have reportedly reached out to Deandre Jordan. We just can't figure out what would that trade consist of. You just got Jimmy Butler. Karl-Anthony Towns is the centerpiece of your franchise. We don't think you try to trade Karl-Anthony Towns for Deandre Jordan. You'd be a foolish person to do so. Andrew Wiggins, you traded to get him. You traded Kevin Love. One would assume you want to keep him around. It doesn't make sense to trade Andrew Wiggins for Deandre Jordan from a position standpoint. Andrew Wiggins has the potential to be way better than Deandre could ever think about being. Minnesota doesn't make sense. If I didn't know any better, I just think this team needs to figure it out on the court. You got enough talent. You got Teague, you got Crawford. Just figure it out on the court. You won't be getting Deandre Jordan anytime soon. Next up on the list, the Toronto Raptors. They're interested in Deandre Jordan. I think they could actually use Deandre Jordan, but they don't have the assets that it's going to take to acquire him. It's just DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, and pretty much a lot of guys that no one in the league wants. Who are they going to trade? Ibaka for Deandre Jordan? If I'm the Clippers, I'm not doing that. I think the Raptors, it'd be a good fit if they got Deandre Jordan. I just don't think they got the pieces. Next up, the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks, actually, they have the assets. The problem is the Clippers are asking for too much. Reportedly, the Clippers have already asked for John Henson, a big man, to switch out with Deandre, Malcolm Brogdon, former Rookie of the Year, and Chris Middleton. That's a lot. Deandre Jordan is a talented player, but to give up 3 starter-type players for Deandre Jordan, and I don't know if Deandre puts you over the hump in the Eastern Conference, that's a lot to give up. I don't think Milwaukee pulls the trigger. I think they'd rather keep these pieces and maybe go make a move around draft time to get a guard to pair up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Eric Bledsoe, a shooting guard of some sorts. I don't believe Milwaukee wants Deandre bad enough. Now, of the 4 teams that reached out, I think this is the most interesting one. The Washington Wizards. They have young talent. Kelly Oubre, Otto Porter Jr., one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Maybe if you package both of these guys for Deandre Jordan, now you got a big 3. John Wall, Bradley Beal, and Deandre Jordan. I'm not going to say it screams championship to me, but it does seem to be a step in the right direction. If you're Washington, you got to find a way to compete with Boston and now the upcoming Philadelphia 76ers in the next few years. I like that. Deandre Jordan is going to be someone that can accumulate a lot of rebounds, pack the lane. You got shooting with Bradley Beal. John Wall is aggressive. He gets to the rim as good as any point guard in the league. Anything that he misses around the rim will be put back in by Deandre Jordan. I think this could actually work, but the Wizards are going to have to give up at least one of those 2 assets, maybe both of them, to acquire someone of the talent level of a Deandre Jordan. With that being said, I think there are other teams that might be interested with the trade deadline coming up in February. Don't sleep on the Cleveland Cavaliers. If they think they can win this thing, and if they think they're one piece away, they'll pull the trigger. Tristan Thompson and that Brooklyn pick for Deandre Jordan. Trust me, with LeBron possibly leaving after this year, You keep Isaiah Thomas and Deandre Jordan, you pay him. It's not a team that's going to win a championship, but hey, it's something so you don't have to rebuild totally like last time. The Cleveland Cavaliers will be in the race for Deandre as we get close to the trading deadline. The 4 teams previously named are the ones that have reached out for the service of Deandre Jordan. Tell me where you think Deandre will fit in best at, and maybe a team that's off the radar right now who should make a move for Deandre Jordan, and what should the Clippers do as a team? I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on Itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty.